la 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 la. Hey there, it's March 15, Friday. We're halfway through for the month of March now, and how time flies. We're entering the season of springtime, and it's just a little bit chilly still. But I woke up past 8 o'clock and had a shower. But I have so much stuff to do here, so I haven't done, because I checked my email and my Facebook and some other site for Adam, and I had a little chat with some friends, new friends there, and he said, I was wondering if you'd be online, like, or this is just, sometimes if you leave it online, people think that you're still online, like Facebook. So I said no. I just woke up at the time. I think that was like past 9 o'clock, and I said I'm preparing myself for work because this guy wants to see me, but wanted to see me, but I said like I have to work, but he said, "Oh, take your time." So you might see next week. Anyway, I also made prepared for the preparation for requirements for my visa. H1B renewal. So I put everything, the pictures, the post brochures and everything of the company. And then I went to the other house. Of course, Steve was already in the warehouse, but he called me up saying that the son of Laura, I can remember his name, came to check if they could have the, we have, what do you call that? Like folding stands. Like yeah, I can't remember what they call that. It's like an easel, but it's foldable. So I went to Robert and he asked me it's under his desk. And after that, it's a good thing he found it because I wasn't yet in the warehouse. I called up Habs and checked him out, and he said his actual school class will start on April, and that he's going back and forth to Ateneo, his law school, for some review already in the library. And he found it easier for him to go to Ateneo because transportation is just there anyway. And I told him about my brother Rod that is coming here, so I might lessen the allowance for him because I need to use that money for my plane ticket and some expenses for when I go to Anaheim. If ever I'll be going to Anaheim, or it's Roy's decision to come over here in Florida. So after that, I took the truck and went to the post office to mail that registered mail to send it to my lawyer. And then I drove to the warehouse. I came at 11 o'clock. Hixie was there, do some reprocessing for the flowers, and Steve also did some cleaning. The whole time I just did cleaning because we were already done with the setup, except for tomorrow, which I was planning to do it today, but I started cleaning up the one with all this pink acrylics and some of the stuff that came from yesterday with he brought it from the event. And then Robert came. No, not Robert. Robert didn't come yet. So we called up Robert if in case he wants to join for Dante. So we had, because it's already late already for lunch. We went to Dante's. John was our server, and I had I forgot chips and chips. Have fish and chips in the warehouse. I had that man for lunch and I had it for to go, but I left it in the warehouse. I'll take it later. I mean tomorrow. And then Robert came and had his pot pie, had it for to go. We went to the warehouse. Hickshaw left after an hour because he has some stuff to do. And then Steve prepared himself and had a setup with Adesh going to the costume world in Pampano. I haven't been there, but there's a setup there because I have piano teaching today. Then Robert went ahead. I just started to clean up some of the stuff I had to clean and make sure that I left the warehouse because I was the last one who left the warehouse. Everything was clean then, and I drove the truck going to my student's house on Belvedere and Brandway. So they haven't studied their lessons because it's been a week. Last week we haven't had their lessons, so of course. So I just started off again and trying to imply all those new lessons that I gave them, especially for Paulo. He's learning for the sharps and the flats for the piano. Afterwards, I drove to visit my new friend, John, and I went to his place. He lives in downtown Lake Worth, and by the time I was there, I forgot my bag. It is in my student's house. So I called up, and Melissa answered the phone, and I asked her if my bag is there. So she said yeah. So I said I'm planning to pick it up tomorrow morning because I'm too tired to go back there again. So I had what do you call this? John and I just had a little acquaintance. I asked for a little like meal, or like I had the chips for a little dinner, and then I stayed a little while there before I went back here in my place. So simple as that. And it's a Friday night, it's a weekend, so usually I don't do much on the weekend unless somebody invites me somewhere else. And I don't watch. That's the time at least I have free for my TV because I have TV shows for the whole week, and it's the only time I have no favorite show. Thank goodness. So this is what happened to me. Thank you so much for following my journey. This is Louis saying good night. Bye.